prints. It's not very good. Yay! Hopefully that's better. Okay. I've just got to show you this. Look at these cool socks. And it's got Shrek's face. I'm 22. Anyway, hello, welcome to another video. Today I'll be putting stuff away. I will be just tidying up my studio yet again. I feel like if you scroll through my channel, it'd just be tidy studio with me, tidy studio with me, tidy studio in here. Does that make sense? I'm gonna do a bit of a tidy up while I talk about things that are going on, I suppose. Today the plan is to prep my work area so I can paint some more terracotta pots to go in the shop that I have my artwork in. I have my stuff in shop. This is so exciting for me. The shop is called Holsworthy Emporium in a place called Holsworthy, believe it or not. It's a shop that is dedicated to local creators, makers, handmade soaps, fragrances, jewellery, clothes, lampshades, just all sorts of stuff. There's woodworks, there's some really cool chopping boards in there, there's mirrors with wooden frames, artwork, wink wink, macrame things, crystals, all sorts of gifts and little bitty things you might want or need in Holsworthy Emporium. That is where my stuff is. I am over the moon that I have some stuff in a shop. I'm really pleased and I've done quite well so far actually. I've got plant pots, some frogs, a couple of little canvases in there as well. Oh, and some resin coasters / trinket dishes. They look like ashtrays, okay, but they're actually not meant to be ashtrays. So just keep that in mind. I started with Holsworthy Emporium in May and my plant pots are selling really well. So if you want some plant pots, hit up Holsworthy Emporium. I'm super grateful to have my stuff in this shop. It's amazing. Something else that is new is I've opened up an Etsy shop. Whoop whoop. I finally have an Etsy store that's open and working. Ooh. Smooth. If I'm being honest, I was really confused as to why I wasn't selling much of my artwork. And then it dawned upon me that I don't actually have a place where people can go online and buy my stuff. Oh. So, this is where the Etsy shop was born. Oh dear. Okay. As long as you're not wet, that's fine. Great. That was cool, wasn't it? That's so good. I'm currently learning about SEO, which is search engine optimization, marketing, and trying to be more active on social media, really trying to push and grow my business. I'm actually registered as self-employed, which is really exciting now. So this is real, you know, I've got to put the work in now. So that's what I'm doing and hopefully taking you along with me for the journey. I've always been a very go with the flow, I'll post when I feel like it type of person, and unfortunately that sort of lifestyle doesn't really match the algorithm. So I've been learning about algorithms and trying to keep up with all of the real algorithms and all of that lovely stuff. So 2 things I've done to help me with that. The first thing is make a content schedule. So I've written down all of my pieces of content, my reels that I need to post and whether I've posted them in a little chart on my calendar so I can keep track of that, and when I do feel overwhelmed, which is quite often when it comes to social media, that I've just got it in front of me, all I need to do is step by step. The second thing with social media is I notice when I'm on it too much, I can get really overwhelmed and sucked into the whole artist business side of Instagram. And the more people's artwork I see, I love it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like mine is rubbish because I love their work so much. I want that in my home and I think, oh, why don't I create stuff like that? But that's not from my soul. I can appreciate someone else's soul, but people appreciate mine, so I need to get that in my head as well. And just be a bit more confident with everything, to be honest. I've never really been a goal setter, and I think it's because I'm actually afraid of not being good enough and failing. I think I've been self-sabotaging for far too long now. Mainly subconsciously, but also I suppose a bit consciously. When I go to film videos sometimes, and when I go to create, I think, oh, no one's going to buy this, or who's even going to care about this thing that I want to create, and then I don't post it, or I don't even create it, and I need to get out of that habit, and I am working on getting out of that habit. Rather than saying, what if people don't like it, say, what if people love it? What if it works out? What if I can make someone's day? What if I actually get really good at this? And those thoughts make me so excited, and that's why I've set these goals. I wanted to get to 400 Instagram followers by the end of June. I want to make at least one inspirational sit-down video a month and 2 vlog style videos a month. So we'll excuse the rest of the studio for now and just focus on the workbench, okay? We've tidied that, so that's good. Right now I'm just grabbing some sponges to prep the terracotta pots, and then I'm gonna leave it at that for my studio for now. One of my other big goals is to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I think that's achievable, to be honest. All I need to do with the terracotta pots is tape them, and then I'll be ready to paint, but I'm not painting them today. Now I'm gonna go and charge my battery because we're on one little bar left, and I want to film a coaching video. I'm calling them coaching videos. More of a self-love series, I suppose. But my goal is to get more of them out, so yes. Hello, I've just finished filming the How to Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway video. I'm so glad I've got that over and done with. I was really nervous. Like, I'm fine talking to you now, but on a sit down video I always get like a bit nervous and sweaty. Sweat warning. Yeah, you can see that. Sweaty. I'm a nervous, sweaty girl, okay? But it's human, you know, it's all part of growing, putting yourself out of your comfort zone and just feeling the fear and doing it anyway, and feeling the sweat and doing it anyway. That was what the video was about, so I've got to practice what I preach, don't I? Now I'm gonna put some clothes on. I have clothes on. I'm gonna put my painting clothes on, and I'm gonna paint the wall of my studio now, just because I fancy it really. Gonna go do that. I just took my dogs out for a walk with my mum, and then I came back inside to get into my painting clothes, like I said I would in the last clip. And I sat down and went on my phone, and I was on Instagram, and I keep seeing all this stuff about content and all of this stuff about what you should be posting as a small business. Oh, Instagram's pushing small content creators right now, or small accounts. It gets me really overwhelmed, I won't lie. I really want this to work, and I think for this to work is for me to not to go on Instagram that much. I can go on Instagram, but to post and to see my friends' stuff. But when I see all this stuff about content creation, it really stresses me out, because I feel like I'm doing all the wrong things. Like, how am I ever gonna grow? All these strategies come out and you're not too sure what to do because you're trying a strategy, but it's working, but it's just like, oh, should I do that instead? Is that better? Am I doing something wrong? It's just practice, I suppose, and time, giving myself some time. Anyway. Okay, so my plan is to paint this wall white, just kind of extend that white patch so it makes the studio a bit brighter and it's nicer to look at. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the wires though. I might just paint over them. Yeah. Anyway, this is what we've got so far. Excuse the mess, please. This is what we've got now. This looks so yucky. Hopefully this is actually okay to use. Right, I think I'm ready. Okay, so I've done one layer, the first layer. Definitely needs another one, but it needs to dry out fully first. So I'm gonna leave that overnight, let it dry, and do another coat in the morning. Hello, so this is me against my new background, the one that I painted. It's a few days later now. I completely forgot to end the vlog. I'm really gonna try my best to do more vlog style things because I enjoy creating the content. It's just putting it together at the end that I'm learning still. To be honest with you, I think I kind of struggle with the whole thing of like no one's gonna want to see it, so that kind of makes me have less motivation to create because I know I think that people won't care about what I have to show and what I have to create. I also think that's a reason why I've been struggling with posting on social media. When I look on my Instagram account, I'm not exactly totally proud of what it looks like because other people, other artists have such a niche and everything flows nicely together, which is great, like that's amazing. And I want that, I don't have that. But also, I'm not a niche, I'm a person. I should be able and feel free to create what I want when I want. I shouldn't have to stick to one medium, one background for everything. I'm gonna move because this is quite a scary background. Hopefully this is a bit better. This is a painting that I've created and still need to carry on with. I think sometimes I feel like I should stick to one thing and just do that one thing over and over and over again, but that's not me. That's not what I want to do. I want to create art and I want to help people, whatever that means. I haven't quite narrowed down what I'm doing yet. Sometimes, today especially, that thought is very overwhelming, but I want to share my process and the way I do things, and that hopefully I can prove to you and to myself that being myself and you being yourself is good enough. Good enough's not the right word. You are good enough no matter what. I think I want to prove that it works in the art industry. I want creative freedom. I want to be myself. I want to heal while I create. I do anyway. Yeah. I want to create affordable artwork as well for people. I think everyone should have art in their homes. I think you should look around your room and be happy with what you see. It should make you feel alive. It should make that little part of your soul sing, you know? You should like being home. You should like your space that you're in because you're in it most of the time. Well, maybe you're not, but you know, you're in it. That's your downtime when you're there. So you should love it. And I think everyone deserves to love their home. I don't think that I know everyone deserves to love their home. So that's why I'm trying to create artwork that's affordable for everyone, and also I can make a living off of it because that's my dream. Rant over, I suppose. I hope this video was interesting at least. Let me know your thoughts on this if you've got any advice you may have, anything you've learned on your journey, anything you're going through also on your artistic, or maybe not even artistic, just whatever journey you're on, share it with me. I love hearing about your lives and different people's lives. I think people are so interesting. Sounds weird. Anyway, I would love to be able to put my sunnies on and say that it's sunny outside, but it's not. Thank you for watching. If you've come this far, I genuinely appreciate it so much. I will get better at these things. I keep saying that in every video, but I will, I promise, I promise. I've made a schedule now, as you know. So yeah, thank you for supporting me and for watching this. I will see you soon. Thank you again. Bye.